Hey guys, welcome to the fourth episode of GTA Vice City Ultimate 100%. In this episode, we'll be completing some side missions, vehicle side missions, in fact. That includes Vigilante, uh, Pizza Boy, and Firefighter. Uh, First off, we'll start with Vigilante, which is done in police vehicles or military vehicles. And for that, we're going to use the Hunter helicopter we unlocked in the previous episode. It spawns here in the military base, and it's an easy way to complete the Vigilante mission right off the beginning uh, of the game. In my opinion, it's easier to do than in tank. I guess it's even impossible to do in the tank at the beginning of the game because there isn't a way to get the tank to the first island, and only in the first island we can do the Vigilante missions. That is because the game doesn't want to spawn enemies in areas of the map that aren't unlocked yet, and formally the second island isn't unlocked yet. We got there using a glitch. So Hunter is a good vehicle for this for Vigilante in general, mainly because it's very easy to move around and it has some good weapons to take down the enemies, mainly the minigun and the rockets. The minigun is actually aiming by itself, so that makes the mission very trivial. And as usual with the vehicle side missions, there are 12 levels to complete. The enemies spawn in cars, and the number of enemies increase with every level, up to 12 enemies and 3 cars. So yeah, it's a very quick and easy mission, and it gives a great reward for the game and in general for the things we're going to do in the master save. So yeah, there isn't very much to talk about regarding the Vigilante mission. Yeah, we're actually completing it as you can see. And for the fail states of this mission, there are a few. First of all, you can obviously get wasted during the Vigilante mission. That's a fail. You can also get busted. You can simply run out of time. Run out of time to kill the bad guys, or be out of the vehicle for more than 60 seconds. And you can obviously cancel the mission as we do in the actual segment. For the reward you get 150 points of armor from now on, so that will come in handy in all sorts of missions and also the rampages in the future episode. So yeah, that's the end of the first segment. We're going to save using this new safe house we're going to buy. Oh, that's the cost of the low frame rate, I think, because as you could see, shooting the helicopter with a rocket launcher didn't do anything. And this is the safe house. It's got one garage. It's called Link's View Apartment. It costs $6,000, and yeah, It's nothing special, but we're going to get all the safe houses anyway, so might as well save here. For the second segment of this video, we're going to complete the Pizza Boy side mission, or simply pizza delivery. It's very similar to paramedics in a way that you have to drive to patients, or in this case your clients, uh, and then come back to the hospital or the pizza joint, uh, in the case of Pizza Boy. So yeah, there are a few of pizza places in Vice City, but only one is available to us. It's right here in Vice Point. So yeah, you start every level with 6 pizzas, and you have to deliver the pizzas in time. You always get 5 minutes to deliver them, and it's pretty easy as long you know the routes and plan your trips. So yeah, I said that all the vigilante missions or side missions using vehicles require you to complete 12 levels, but Pizza Boy is it's actually 10 levels to complete, where number of levels is equal to the number of customers. So yeah, it's a pretty tedious mission, similar to paramedics, but the reward is very worthwhile, and it takes quite not so long if you do it optimally, I would say. So you deliver the pizzas by throwing them using the drive-by button. So the button you normally use to shoot machine guns on your sides. And yeah, if you miss some pizzas, I mean, if you throw and the customers won't pick them up, you can't pick them up again. You actually have to throw another pizza, or if it's really close, you can sort of nudge the pizza towards the customer, and he will pick it up. Uh, just use the wheels of the bike, and it should work. Yeah, that's pretty much for this mission. And yeah, as for the reward for the Pizza Boy, it's similar to Vigilante. You get 150 hit points in this case, so that puts us a total of 300 hit points using health and body armor. And yeah, that's a 50% increase to the uh, previous number, and that's very cool, and it makes our lives very very much easier during the main missions and the rampage and so on. So yeah, I guess you can say in this mission we are preparing ourselves for all sorts of hazards in the game. So we're getting much more hit points than we had before, and you'll see what we'll get in the first segment. But yeah, another thing to mention is you have 6 pizzas every time you start the mission. So from level 6 on, from level 7 onwards, you have to come back to the pizza place at least once to pick up some more pizzas to deliver. But yeah, that's a minor inconvenience, I would say, and still the mission is pretty easy. So yeah, as you can see, from time to time I check my map to plan the route. to the pizza place, and yeah, it's easier than paramedics in that way. You can it done that you can deliver 6 pizzas at once, so the trips are, I would say, faster, and you don't get so occupied uh, in planning the trips. So yeah, I believe this is the last mission, last level of the mission. Just 4 customers left. So we pick up those pizzas, and the mission ends as soon as we get back to the pizza place after the last delivery. So yeah, $5,000 and 150 health. Now the fail states for the mission. The classic package of getting busted and wasted. First up, wasted. So be careful at your health when you're going to fall off the bike. You can cancel the mission, obviously, or, God forbid, kill the customer. That also ends it. Destroying the bike also ends the mission, and the last possible way to fail this mission is to run out of time. And yeah, that's it, I think. So right now we're going to save in another new safe house, sorry. And it's located in North Point, so the northernmost point, let's say, of the first island, very close to the mall. Yeah, it doesn't have any sorts of garages or something like that. Oh, here I discovered you can actually clip through the ceiling. I wanted to investigate some more, but yeah, I gave up after a while. So 3 to 1 buys point for $2,500, and we can save our game here. So yeah, if you are playing GTA San Andreas, you probably seen the fire truck a lot more than in Vice City. In Vice City, it's actually pretty hard to get the fire truck to come to the place where you are on the map, because you don't use fire often, and when vehicles explode, then they don't leave fire. So in order for the fire truck to come over to us, we have to throw some Molotov cocktails and start the fire. And yeah, when you're doing this, be careful not to throw at the Molotovs at people, because that may get you some police attention, and that's not very nice. Oh, and as you can see, after a while they come to the rescue and don't do anything actually. So yeah, as with the Vigilante, we actually can't do the fire truck mission in downtown where it spawns naturally, because the vehicles that are burning won't spawn there. So yeah. As for fire truck mission itself, it's really easy, I would say. You just have to be careful about the victims of the fire. And yeah, you need to complete 12 levels as per usual. And the reward isn't something, I would say, very very rewarding, but it's something, I guess. And we have to complete it anyway, so why not? So yeah, the number of the level corresponds to the number of fires that you need to put out. And as you can see, that the car was on fire, so that was the first fire. And starting from level 2, there are people inside the burning cars, and for some reason, after you extinguish the car, they get out and are on fire, and they start running and so on. So just be careful not to run them over and spray them with some water. Uh, as for time, it shouldn't also be uh, troubling to finish this mission in time. But yeah, it depends, I guess. Um, I don't know if I have any tips for you guys. Maybe you don't have to be so afraid of riding fast. Uh, on the contrary to the paramedics mission, because the fire truck is pretty well centered, and it I would say it doesn't fall out in the turns like the ambulance does. So yeah, we are already at the mission number 11, and yeah, the reward for the fire truck mission is being fireproof. So no longer any fire can harm us. As I said, there are many sources of flame in this game. So for example, no one can hurt us with some flames, but you can hurt yourself by throwing a Molotov cocktail. So yeah, now the failsafes of the fire truck mission. Obviously, wasted, busted, that's the usual deal for us. You can cancel the mission by toggling it again, or just simply by exiting the fire truck. You can obviously run out of time. And you can kill the person on fire. And that also ends the mission. So yeah, we've done the 3 vehicle missions that are actually left in the master save, I think. Yeah, probably yeah. So we're going to return to the Hyman condo in downtown and save our game. And that'd be pretty much it for this episode. One last thing, I will try to get a taxi, and actually I will get a taxi, as we'll be in downtown, and save it in the garage at Hyman condo. So the usual, we're using the Prone Island bridge glitch to get to the other side. And yeah, a pretty short episode, but some of them will be short, or I would say shorter, and some will be longer. And I won't try to make them some sort of format. Just I'll just try to make them watchable, I'd say, and give myself as much time as I need to explain things in some cases. So yeah, another thing, if you are watching this as it goes out, you probably noticed that I wasn't very I didn't have any schedule for releasing the videos, and from now on I will think I will try to release one episode a week. Uh, and yeah, if you're in Europe, that would be probably around evening of Saturdays, I would say. I can't record more often because I have some stuff to do uh, at school, let's say. And yeah, as you can see, the 150 health and armor are there. And that's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.